Hello, 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 boys and girls. I am so excited. It's hard to know where to begin. Have you ever? Well, I'm sure you have. Why do I look crooked? Okay, it must be just me. What else is new? I need to turn some fans on. Have you, ladies, recently been on a date and everything was, well, close to perfect? Well, to me it was perfect because I felt heard. I got my answers. Yeah, a lot of you men don't like to listen and then the answer. It wasn't rhetorical. So, I mean, you want your answers. I need my answers too, you know. Ladies, I gotta turn the fan on, sorry. When was the last time you have been to dinner with a man and he picked you up on time, opened your car door, he pulls the belt buckle thing until you clasp it, not looking at you as if he wants a kiss, but just helping you with your belt buckle. That is making noise. Gotta have that fixed. Waits, you know, he closes the door, he gets in. Would you like jazz or something else? He read the profile and, oh, he remembered. Yeah, that commercial where the guy recites the waitress back the whole thing. Yeah, women do find that exciting. It's bugging me. Women do find men that remember things exciting. For real. Now, I'm no saint, as I was telling Kevin earlier. So, I'm not about to not think nice things. But it is exciting. It's very exciting when someone remembers what you say and then, you know, therefore not have to repeat it back to you. You not have to make you repeat yourself later. Sorry, it was a long day. And then you go to I know you don't like to do the coffee thing, but I'm kind of famished. I've been up and at work since, 5 o'clock this morning. Would you mind if we went to Hyatt Regency? One of my all-time favorite places to go, other than the Hyatt Equinox, which spins slowly on an axis so you can see all of San Francisco while you enjoy your very expensive dining pleasure. Oof. Anyway, so we listened to jazz softly enough to talk normal like this, and he asked me questions and I answered them, and I asked him questions and he answered them. That is so fucking erotic. I just gotta tell you guys. Yeah, you guys gotta see that commercial where the waitress comes to the table. Okay, you ready? And the guy on this side says, "Oh, okay, can you repeat the specials again?" And then the guy on that side says, "It's the," and she's like, "Yeah, literally, guys, I'm telling you, just try it sometime. It's gonna make her go, let's go to bed." Or something there near. Or at least she's gonna think it. I'm telling you, she is. Yes, she is. So, went to the Hyatt, comes around, opens the door, waits for me to get out, closes the door. The guy that comes and takes the car and parks it, valet, it comes and, you know, we go in, huge and beautiful and just breathtaking. I don't know what other word I could use right now, because it's exciting. It's even more exciting going to, you know, a place that is your favorite. And he didn't know that. I didn't put that on any profile any place, so don't know how he knew, you know. But it was so nice, and it was romantic, and, you know, he looks into my eyes and talks to me, not, you know, observing everybody else's conversations and the waitress and the this and the that. It was divine. And some of the things he said were like divine intervention, because I didn't tell him. So it's like, how did you, I'll think about that later. I'll think about that later too. You know, so we're having a nice conversation, and of course, you know, the waitress, she comes and, okay, first the guy, you know, the maitre d' takes you to your seat, and then the waiter comes around, you know, she'll have, not raspberry tea, jasmine tea, and I'll have a drink. I forgot what kind of drink he had, but it was an aperitif of some sort. And then what? Okay, what do you want? And I said, well, I'm not hungry like you, so I'll just have, you know, all right, you're wrong. So I just had some dessert. You know, life is short. Start with dessert first. And it's really neat when you feel comfortable around a person, because I don't usually do the sit down coffee thing. I mean, and you're so worried about chemistry. Chemistry is like love. It's created. It's not just, oh, okay, we click, let's go fuck. No. So anyway, I'm just thinking about all the wonderful things that happened that I didn't tell him. So unless he Googled or looked at a whole bunch of my videos, which I doubt, he's a busy lawyer. Tall, busy lawyer. Anyway, so I had my dessert, something chocolatey. I don't remember the name of it. And he had vegetables, steak, I think, and pilaf, rice pilaf. Anywho, so it's nicer even to have a conversation with a man that can eat and talk at the same time, and it was just wonderful. And we sat and we talked and talked and talked, which is the purpose of going on a, you know, date or going out, you know, to get to know the other person. That's why I don't do coffee. You want to come to coffee just to see if I'm going to fuck you tonight, and that has been my experience. I realize it doesn't go that way for everyone, so don't write to me about that crap, men. Um, but I'd rather just call it what it is. It's a first date. If we meet at Starbucks or if we meet at Hyatt Regency, it's a first date, you know. I don't like to eat too much because I like to talk. So anyway, we talked and talked and talked. I don't know how long, 2-3 hours, which is really nice, you know. And even though you're not supposed to talk about, you know, your past, the exes, and yeah, fuck that shit. Because I need to know if you're a mass murderer. I'd like to know that in the first conversation. Yeah, we texted, you know, back and forth, and we Skyped, but I don't know why we didn't do the face-to-face thing on Skype. Excuse me. And I need a nap. Today was a busy day, I tell you. Lots of running around to do. Thank you, Deborah. But it was so, I gotta tell you, being a writer, I'm not the world's best, but I guess that depends on your perception, because to me, Danielle Steele isn't all that. A lot of writers aren't my style. Just like I'm not your style, you know. I tend to write as I always have, and depending on the story, like a woman who just had sex for the first time at 23, or depending on my attempt at sci-fi, I think came out pretty good, and that was totally different vibe than my other 3 books. But anyway, it was just dreamy. It was romantic. He wasn't too handsy. He did ask me if I wanted to be fed. Can I feed you? I think you might like this. May I feed you? And I said, no, thank you. Okay, that's fine. I said, did you want some of my dessert? No, that's okay. Thank you, though. Okay. So, and then they took the plates, and then he got a little, not flan, what is it? Lady fingers. What do you call that dessert with the lady fingers? I can't think, but anyway, you know, it's got little lady fingers, lots of coffee, whatever that dessert is. I can't think. And we just talked, and it was just, I'm still in just, because I mean, you know, for whatever reason, I don't drive. And it's nice to actually talk to a guy that doesn't, why don't you drive? How come you drive? Did you get in an accident? None of that. You know, none of the stereotypical bullshit, can I come fuck you tonight questions. Do you live alone? Where do you live? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in a house? You don't need to know any of that. You don't. You don't need to know any of that until I invite your ass over. And then even when I invite your ass over, I don't want to hear, how come you don't drive? Why don't you drive? When was the last time you driven? How many, all that shit. I don't need that shit. And he didn't give me any of that shit. And it was just divine. It was just simply divine, you know? I found out about him. He mentioned some things that he felt he needed to work on. I like that he put it that way. In dealing with women. And I agreed that there are things that I need to work on in dealing with men. Of course, we all have trust issues, but amazingly enough, neither of us brought that up. So we got to talking about kids. Do you want kids? Do I want kids? And I thought, that's interesting, because, well, we hadn't talked about it before. I mean, it's the first, well, we you know, it's what's on your profiles, your singles profiles, what's on your profile. No, but willing to change my mind or something like that. Because I'm older. What the hell do I look like? Being a fat black chick trying to get pregnant, you know, that's PHAT. Anyway, and I told him of my spirit children and that God loaned me, and he thought that that was nice and wanted to foster someday. And I said fostering would be great, especially an older child or a couple of older children, you know, walkable, talkable. It hurts here, you know. I'm hungry. Where's the bathroom? And he said he would like that. And I'm like, well, you're a little bit younger than I am. You're gonna want to consider having children with an older woman if I wanted to have a foster kid. Of course. I've always wanted lots of kids. I come from a large family. You come from a large family. I'm like, how did you know that? He says, I've studied. I said, I guess you have. Okay. I like that. Thank you for looking me up. He says, well, I'm sure you did the same, right? I said, yes, I did. So yeah, anyway, on and on and on and on. So what was really amazing, as we sit there and all the dishes are gone and, you know, people are leaving and a new crowd is coming in. Are you, he said, he didn't say, are you ready to go? Something like that, but it was a little more romantic. I forgot. Anyway, it was nice. So as I'm, you know, he, you know, pulls up into my parking space and he's like, so I really want to know if it's okay to kiss you. And there's just something so fucking erotic about a man, sometimes, not all the time, asking permission to do things first, you know? It was just so erotic. Anyway, nice, long, no tongue kiss. And no, you know, groping or trying to find my nipples and all that stuff. And I just gotta tell you guys, you know, I cannot speak for all women, but I can speak for the women that I know. And you got to take into consideration, mostly every single person on Facebook I talk to at least say hi once every other week. So at least once a month I contact 75% of the people that are on my friends list. Yeah, and it's gonna dwindle down because a bunch of you not nice men who think, I don't know, whatever you want to think. I'm still rather old-fashioned when it comes to sex. I am. I don't have no shame in it because you know what? This is all I have to give is myself. You know, and I feel a relationship should be like a king and queen. Whatever you two decide to do with each other is what you two decide to do. And if it's a third person, fourth person, fifth person, that's between you two. Whatever you two say goes. And whatever my man says goes. And, you know, he's the end-all be-all. And I'm his end-all be-all. And whatever we decide to do is our end-all be-all. And life goes on, you know. I'm not that old-fashioned to where, you know, he has the end say of everything. I don't think that that's necessarily always wise, because if I do the books better, you might consider me just doing the books, and you can, you know, take care of the rest of the house and or whatever, you know. Balance, everything in balance. And I don't have the desire to always be right, you know. Anyway, so it was nice how he softly put his opinion, even when I did not agree with him. And he says in that, you know, deep, husky, baritone vibrato, I guess we'll have to decide not to decide. Or something like that, he said. We'll have to agree to disagree. Okay? Thank you. You know, because I'm not here to change you. I'm not here to change anyone. Obviously, I created you for a reason, and it was to teach me how to be a better Tasha. So why would I want to change that? You know, I'm willing to take some corrective criticism and learn new things and do different things, especially things that I don't know a lot about, like, you know, politics and stuff, you know. But it was so nice. So we parked and we chit-chatted for even a bit longer as that last Stevie Wonder, Ribbons in the Sky. I'll never forget. Because in the back of my head, I'm chuckling, and he says, do you want to share? And I said, I trust you enough to tell you this. I said this was the very first song I ever made love to. Or no, that was the second time. Sorry. The first time was Patti LaBelle, If Only You Knew. Yeah, I was a late bloomer. I wasn't in a hurry. It's like now, I'm not in a hurry. You know, I don't have to have a whole bunch of sex. You know, birthday and Christmas is enough. But have you ever just how somebody says something you just want to melt? Really? And he wasn't like putting on errors or anything, because it'd be kind of hard for you to change how you talk. How long has it been? 2 weeks later. Yeah, because he's been busy, so we didn't have a date for, I think it's about 2.5 weeks, which is nice. And then we have, of course, oh wait, sorry. Okay, so, and then I told him, and he chuckled, and you know, he just, you know, gently held my hand, and we listened to the rest of the song. And then he said, I think I should, what did he say? I think I better get you upstairs. I said, okay. And he came around, opened the door, you know, beep beep thing the car. I don't understand why you people do that, because it only takes 30 seconds to steal a car. By the time you get from downstairs to upstairs, it's gone. Anyway, sorry. So, you know, he walks me upstairs, holding my, you know, they do that little hand behind the back thing, all the way up the stairs to the door, unlocks the door, pushes the door open. So we're both still standing outside, and he says, you know, may I kiss you goodnight? And I said, I would like that. And again, no tongue stuff. No. You keep your DNA to yourself. Keep mine. So we hugged, we kissed, and you know, he just, I can't wait to see you again. So, you know, I'll come back in town on Monday, and as soon as I do that, then I have to, you know, I have a meeting. And so how about Tuesday? Tuesday's good. Tuesday's fine. You know? And it was great. It was great. It was just enough. It was just enough to get you thinking about things, you know? And then even after that, you know, he nudged me in the door and closed the door. So he gets in, and you know, you can hear the car drive off, and it was probably, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes later, he texts me, had a really good time, thank you, can't wait to do it again. And that just really gets me to thinking, you know. I mean, the time could not have gone better. I mean, it was like a dream already. You know, that's why I'm trying to just put it all together. No, I didn't wear this. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I couldn't have written that any better. And I've written some nice stuff and some not so nice stuff, you know, but it's all out of my head, so from my head to the paper. So, but it was just beautiful. And I know life isn't always, you know, a fairy tale and so romantic and all that good stuff, but damn. It was nice. And you know, ladies, it was really one of those times where you just felt like saying, okay, you know, just come in and tell me what you want for breakfast. you know. But I'm still glad I am how I am. It's, you know, 51, not no hurry for nothing. Just enjoy the moment. And I so enjoyed every single scrumptious moment. And so he texts me this morning. He says, next time we go to dinner, I hope you'll eat something. I said, okay, I will. I don't know, see, I'm still kind of shy about eating in front of people and dancing. Still to today. I mean, don't get me wrong, after, usually, like, on my birthday, I had a drink, got kind of loose. I didn't get loose enough to drink and to dance. But when the situation is right, I just tell the bartender, line up my, well, I'm kind of a weakling now because I haven't drank anything in a long time, since my birthday. I tell the bartender person, just line up my 5 shots of tequila, and at that fourth one, man, I'm not caring about nothing in the world, But I said, okay, I'll have something to eat next time. And he says, good, you'll have to let me know where you want to go. But I should tell you now, one of my other favorite restaurants is Maggiano's. Yeah, Google it. It's another very distinguishing place to go have dinner, So, God, I hope that's not him. No, it's not. Sorry. Oh well. But I gotta tell you, it was so nice. I didn't feel like I had to lie about anything. I didn't feel like I had to tell a mistruth. I just felt really comfortable with him because I tell the truth on my profiles, If you don't think about having a higher source than yourself, don't write me. If you just want to, have a quick fuck, don't write me. Yeah, and I put it out there in one nice, neat little paragraph. There's time for all that. And you know what? I value it so much more. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm a big old freak. My mama knows, so forget all y'all. And there's plenty of time for all that after we're together. And then it's, to me, right now in life, because before it didn't always matter, obviously. Especially when you just get de-virginized, you want to fuck everything with a dick. So, or not a dick, if you're into toys. But he read my profile, he understood it, he emailed me, we emailed a few times, he texted me, just text, not giving one of those, 2 o'clock in the morning booty calls, And it was just nice. I was so comfortable. So I could have eaten, but I wasn't hungry, and I don't eat when I'm not hungry anymore. It was just nice. It was nice to be with a man that listened, that heard, that remembered. I mean, I do the same for you. Come on. Do you really want a relationship, or you want a quick fuck? Because there's lots of women on the street for that. Go pay to have sex if that's all you want. But I want to help. I want to help heal this world, one person at a time, with someone. I think that's going to be so much fun. I've done it before. Look forward to doing it again. Except that before one was just all an act. How you can lie about something for what? That one was 5 years. The other one was, and you're in love and you didn't think anything about it. Didn't think anything about it. I did notice that he spelled the same 2 words incorrectly over and over and over, but I'm dyslexic. I spell a lot of words incorrectly, so I didn't think anything about that either. It wasn't like he was a mass murderer or anything. He was a great liar, though. A good liar. Good liar. Remembered all his lies well. But anyway, it was nice to go out on a nice date. No pressure, no... I mean, I didn't, people say, well, nowadays you got to be careful about this. No, I didn't have to be careful about anything, because I'm like, God, if it ain't meant to happen, don't let him show up. don't want anybody to get an accident, but just don't let him show up, okay? So, it was nice. It was comfortable nice. It wasn't all, put some makeup on, and, put my wig on and pin it up and hairspray and put my stilettos on. All right. Well, no, I do have some nice wedgie sandals that are, yeah, anyway. Nice. Hey, I've had women hit on me in those sandals, okay? Anyway, ladies, ask for what you want in life so you can get it. Men, ask nicely for what you want and then wait. Give a compliment and then wait. And then she'll give it to you, trust me. Because any man that can ask nicely and just wait, it makes you wantable. It does. Huh, ladies? Doesn't it? I think so, and most of the women that I know think so as well. And a lot of the men that I know do that for their SOs, And that's nice. It's nice to be desired. It's nice to be pursued in a romantic, nonchalant kind of way. Well, whenever you're ready, then let me get ready. Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Or just call it 2 o'clock in the morning. Not gonna happen. And I don't know what it is with a lot of you men and the sun going down that makes your thing hard. Because, I'm a big girl, but I can fuck with the lights on. It's no problem. Why do you wait until midnight to be calling somebody? Like, I'm really going to let you come over? No, because generally right around midnight, I'm on a roll. I'm over there at the bench, putting all those designs that I calculated throughout the day together, okay? But it was so nice. Did I tell you it was nice? It was nice. It was nice. It's nice to have a guy hug you and not do that little hand sliding thing. Why don't you just ask you if you can touch my tits? Okay, sure, you can touch my tits. No, I'm not taking my bra off. No, you can't go around feeling for nipples. Go ahead. Okay, you happy? Did that make you happy? Really? That 12 seconds made you happy? Okay, whatever. As opposed to, I don't know, and it doesn't have to be 10 hours, but wouldn't it be nice to just be patient a few days and have the real long thing? I don't know. It was nice. It's nice being with a gentle man. A gentleman, okay? So nice. And yeah, sometimes I fool around and, open the door for him and, well, not tonight, not today, but I'm just saying, after time, Oh, it was nice. Yeah, so ladies, set your goals higher, because I'm telling you, this is so worth waiting for. And all you men in my past videos say, no wonder why you're single. Yeah, no wonder why I'm single. It's great. It is so great waiting for a gentle man that has manners and doesn't talk about how big his dick is and all the things he's gonna do for me. That's not it. Wealthy or not wealthy, that's not it. Are we both gonna be here? Not even here. Are we here? We're on the same level. We want good for the world. We want good for ourselves. We're gonna treat our mate like a king or queen. And, their opinion matters. We're going to get so close that you start smiling and then I walk into the room. That. And I'll hold out. I held out before. Got 2 beautiful, terribly, terribly, terribly romantic men. I mean, they're so fucking romantic, you would get sick after a while. I didn't. I'm a baby Aries. Everything new and shiny is good to me. So, I mean, damn, talk about a man that would, when I got home, you have a rose. And no, he didn't put it on the pillow. He put the rose, believe it or not, on the hamper. And I said, and I'm sitting on the toilet thinking, why would you put the rose on the hamper? Because the hamper at the time was directly in front, of the toilet by, I don't know, 3 feet. So you had to reach over. It wasn't like cramped up like my bathroom now. So I said, I'm curious as to why you decided to put that there. And he says, well, I know you. You come in, you take your shoes off, you set your purse down, take your shoes off, take your clothes off, put your robe on, and you go to the bathroom. And you sit there and you think about your day. And I'm like, I do that? I didn't even notice. I did not notice. And so I said, wow, that's pretty observant of you. And he says, so now that you're out. And I said, yeah. And he says, well, didn't you notice? He had bought me a new pair of fuzzy slippers. And I didn't even notice. He said, I know you don't like wearing socks, so therefore I got the real thick cushion ones, like that I would wear in the winter time, like that. And I said, wow, that's pretty deep to put all that into a pair of house shoes. He says, well, I figured this way. And then he rips. This was a long time ago, and I didn't even know that they existed. The kind where you can rip the top off of your toes from Velcro. I said, see, and these you could wear in the summer or the winter. I'm like, damn. Anyway, so yeah, those, and it was really good for another 5 years, So he started drinking, and I got abusive, and I had to go. So, because I don't do alcoholics at all. There's not that much pretty in the world. He is not that good looking for me to put up with you drinking every single night. And I don't mean having a beer. I don't mean having 2 beers. What the hell, 3 beers? My second husband had a 6-beer limit. At that 5th beer, you better stop. Don't come home. You have to sleep outside on the front porch. But yeah, and I'm like, because you tell me my thing and I tell you your thing, right? God, it's so nice having a new card. Thank you, Deborah. I have to figure out the new time thing on it because it's so long. Another hour and 14 minutes. That means I get 2.5 hours. Yeah. Anyway, so, and they were just terribly romantic men until they started drinking. Cool. So, thank you, Dwight, for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm thinking you're going to see this at some point, and you should know. It's not like the commercial where I'm going to come home and do Facebook. But I will say you are one of a kind. Great lips. Thank you for not slipping any tongue. I appreciate you for that. Great manners. Great everything. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. So now that I told you guys a little bit about that, I'm gonna head to the bench and keep it on. Let's all just decide to treat each other better. Really, I know I say that a lot. Just as much almost as I say be good to yourself first. But we should, I mean, come on, do you really want to just keep settling for bad men? Drink, call you names, abuse you, rape you, try to kill you. I mean, really. I might talk all nice, but I've had my bumps just like the rest of y'all. So let's decide to get off the pot. Okay? Get off the pot. And just have a better life, even if that does mean waiting. Because you know what? I can still help heal the world one person at a time with myself until he or she comes along, and then we can do it together with you and you and you and oh, you back there, and yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good. I had a blast, even if he never comes back again. I trust that he will, and I'll probably tell you a little something about that one too. So have a beautiful day. I am ready to have a little tiny nip. Now that the body doesn't change and stuff, it just puts me straight to sleep. Well, no, I get horny first, and then it puts me straight to sleep. So I ain't no hoe. I'm not just gonna find somebody necessary to fuck you, no matter how badly I want to. Yeah, Christmas is coming. Until I'm in a relationship, it doesn't mean that much. You know, you're cleaning out my pipes and you getting your groove on, and that's it. So I can wait till Christmas. Did I tell you it was really nice? So dreamy. I need to write a story about that date for my 5th book. But anywho, go be good to yourself, please. Go flirt with somebody. Go do something outside your comfort zone to help those, when you throw a rock in the pond, the ripples, to help the ripples go further out, you know? Just love yourself. I'm not saying, you know, go fuck every guy or girl. Respect yourself. Respect your body. But you can have some fun, you know? Wrap it up twice and go. Hopefully, even if we're just friends, hopefully he'll let me make a video together, you know. Anywho, I made it to the bench. Thank you, Deborah, for another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, I had a blast. Thank you so much. And it's nice to have light bulbs and a care package. Thank you so much, girl. I love you. I appreciate you. Okay, yeah, get out of here. I'm just gonna sit here and just mellow out. Appreciate what I have. My beautiful, go sit at my crystal table. Come on, let's go sit at the crystal table. And, you know, just light some candles. And just mellow out for a minute, you know, before I get on my job, you know. It's just, oh, I should have turned the fan down, sorry. Oh, okay, come on, loosen up. Spend a little time. Oh, dang it, I meant to stop and get wooden matches again. Shoot. Come on. What are you doing? You made me burn myself. Come on. Oh, sit over there. Thank you. Goodness gracious. See, then when I get my long matches, I'm gonna do it differently. So I'm just gonna sit with me and just be thankful for all you have too, real quick, okay? Isn't my table beautiful? I love my table. Thank you, universe, for giving me such glorious toys to work with. Okay, and then I'm gonna hold this one. Isn't that gorgeous? That I got from Infinity Crystals, Jill. And then I'm rewriting my words, by the way. How much time it's only been 45 minutes? Wow. I can't figure this thing out yet because it's a longer, so I'm getting, yeah. I told you I wasn't good with numbers, so don't be making fun of me. Okay, watchtowers of the east. Hail and welcome. Watchtowers of the south. Hail and welcome. Watchtowers of the west. Hail and welcome. Watchtowers of the north. Hail and welcome. I am writing a ritual for Samhain. Just for me to do, like, I'm trying to get it down to where I could do my basic healing ritual every day. Okay, so every day at 6:30 I do my healing ritual, and then every day at 7 I go for my walk. And then when I come back in, I have my light meal for lunch, because dinner is like, you know, fruit at 1 o'clock in the morning. So So until I fill in the blanks, I just do a real quick one. Thank you. Still writes. Watchtowers of the north, west, south, and east. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. Hey, you're supposed to be burning evenly. Okay, and then once they're all burned the same. See, why can't you do? Oh, because the wind is blowing more on that side. Okay, sorry. There. Okay, are we all the same size? We're pretty much all the same size. No, usually I do it for longer, but I don't want to keep blowing my candles every which way. I like for them to stay even, you know. So that's why sometimes I turn them when the fan is on. Don't you just feel better? Just looking at them like that. And then sometimes too, I'll pick up my different crystals, my babies. I try not to disturb the grid any more than what I just did. Are you getting on my table? You can't be getting on the table, honey. Oh, man. Okay. I see you're about to start burning, so I'm going to put you out. And then there's a huge chunk right there, so I'm going to try to... Oh, where's my knife? I'm going to try and scoop out that huge patch of herbs that make everything sparkle. Sparkling is nice if it were fireworks day. I gotta put me a little tiny trash can over here. Anyway, so I do this every single day for you that was asking earlier. Every single day I sit here for no less than an hour. Not saying you have to, just saying that's part of how I heal. How I help others heal. You know? There, I got some of those herbs out there that are going to sparkle all over the place. And after whatever you call it, cast your circle, or, get yourself together, whatever you want to call it, then I sit here quietly and just talk to my angels, teachers, and guides. And then whoever asks me for healing, I visualize them being healed. Okay? And then I close my circle. And I'm awake. That helps wake me up. It helps me feel better. It helps in a lot of ways, It really does. And for those of you who don't believe it, maybe you should try it before you say you don't believe it. Sorry, I need to untighten the thingamajigger. And I can't, so I'll just turn it around this way. There. Let's spend time. Even Dr. Oz says, we should spend time with ourselves every single day. Every single day. So you do that, and I am going to start making some more jewelry for you to buy and feel good with yourself. Okay, how's that? There you have it. There be. Must be. Go love yourself. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you for letting me share my story with you today.